Servus und herzlich willkommen zu GreedFall. Wir sind hier das letzte Mal stehen geblieben, nachdem wir ja diesen Angriff der Groschengarde zerschlagen haben. Und an der Stelle möchte ich dem Gizmo, also Part-Time Insane, danken für sein Abo. Vielen lieben Dank. So. Wo ist er denn? Da ist er. So. Tun wir ihn raus. Packen ihn rein. Verdammt, jetzt. So. Weil wir machen jetzt zuerst diese Charakterquest von ihm. Und dann schauen wir, dass wir das Leid unseres Vettern lindern.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds, but the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Teleme?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
Ja, würde ich mal sagen, wir akzeptieren das Ganze.
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
So, einen kurzen Moment bitte. Ich muss schnell was machen. Okay, gut. Dann gehen wir mal weiter. Jo. Wo mischen wir den hin? Ja, okay. Gut. Dann nutzen wir gleich mal den Schnellreisepunkt hier. Hi Angel, schön, dass du da bist. Na, Arbeit geschafft für heute. Na, das freut mich, das ist schön. Okay, dann wollen wir mal. Ja, das stimmt, genau. Noch 2 Tage, dann ist endlich wieder Wochenende. Du tust mir eh so leid, dass du arbeiten musste. Ah. Da ist die Tür. Wir müssen in den Keller, glaube ich. Ja, genau.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There's Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel, your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Ja, das hat ja seinen Vorteil. Wenn man noch arbeiten darf, sage ich mal. So. Kiste. Ist da auch jetzt lang. Ja. Ich darf nicht.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Ja, stimmt, der kommt der nur nachts dort, der Typi. Ja, total vergessen. Naja, dann ruhen wir uns halt dabei aus. Ja, recht viel mehr können wir sowieso nicht machen. So. Schlafen bis zur Nacht. Also ich war jetzt schon 2 Wochen. Diese Woche habe ich offiziell Urlaub. Und ja. So wie das, was ich jetzt gestern gelesen habe, fürchte ich, dass noch 2 Wochen folgen. Dann wäre ich jetzt insgesamt 5 Wochen zu Hause. Aber das weiß ich halt jetzt nicht zu 100%. Zack, zack, weg mit dir, weg mit dir, da. Na, So. Hey Nick Slater, schön, dass du da bist. Na, wie geht's dir? Ja, das ist ja das Problem. Die wissen alle nicht genau, wie lange sie zumachen sollen. Na dann, Doggy. Weg! Weg mit dir! Weg mit dir! Stirb! Das freut mich, Nick, das freut mich. Ja. Mal gucken. So, schaut euch mal an, wie der Typ heißt. Der Typ heißt Zuckerstange.
You again? What do you want this time?
Why so defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
They do say that you are devious. Perhaps too much so for your own good. Go on.
My friend here loves the glory and sand of the arena.
I've gained quite a reputation. Soon I'll be taking on a true champion. I'm no fool, though. I know I won't last long against him.
Yeah? I've seen the odds. Everyone expects you to lose within a minute. So what?
Let us suppose that our champion is a little less aggressive than usual.
If the fight can last at least 5 minutes, an informed bettor would win the jackpot.
And I'd keep a little of my pride.
Very well. I'll arrange it. But no dirty tricks. Don't take advantage of the deal and try to beat the champion. If you do, he'll wipe the floor with you. You want to get your money. Don't get too greedy.
Okay. Was? 24 Stunden warten? Seid ihr bekloppt oder was? Ja, das dachte ich mir doch, dass dir der Name gefällt, Angel. Das dachte ich mir doch. So. Ich trage zu viel. Oh, schon wieder zu viel Gewicht. Das gibt's doch nicht. Ja gut. Haben wir einen Schmied hier? Nee, natürlich nicht. Wie soll es anders da sein? Wie sollte es anders da sein? Na gut. Wir müssen sowieso zum Wohnsitz zurück. Oh. Habe ich einen vergessen zu looten. Schande über mich. Ah ja. Okay, gut. Die hängt da an den Säcken fest. Ja. Man merkt, das ist halt kein großes Studio war, was das gemacht hat. So. Was haben wir denn hier alles? Na, den werden wir wieder verwerten. Was haben wir hier? Aber auch eine weg. Tja. Das ist doof. Aber dafür brauche ich einen Schmied. Ja, holla die Waldfee. Wie viel Scheiß trage ich mit mir rum? Ja, kein Wunder, dass ich total überladen bin, hey. So. Jetzt müssen wir mal wieder ein bisschen was in die Kiste packen hier. Und Ausdauer brauche ich auch erst besser. Muss auch erst aufgestockt werden, das Talent. Das Attribut. Etwas, jetzt habe ich gehört. Nee, die Einhandschuhe, die wollte ich jetzt eigentlich nicht reinpacken. Oh, wo sind sie denn? Ja, genau. Für den Fall, dass wir was herstellen müssen. So. Wie lange können wir denn warten? 21 Stunden 36. Ja, dann machen wir das. So. 1 Stunde 25. Ja, das schaut doch schon mal besser aus. Wo müssen wir denn hin? Ja, könnte sein, dass wir jetzt wieder zur Arena müssen. Denke ich mal. Ja, ich bin zuversichtlich, dass wir dahin müssen. Ja, geh halt runter. So. Jetzt müssen wir kurz warten. Na dann erzählt's mal was. Bei euch scheint auch die Sonne, hoffe ich mal. Oh, so schnell wie die Ingame-Zeit auch vergeht, aber irgendwie, wenn man auf was wartet, dann dauert es trotzdem lange.
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Ah ja. Nicht wirklich.
Good day.
Ja, dir auch einen schönen Tag. Ja, dann ist ja schön. Jetzt komm. Na, wenn es natürlich gar nicht weiß, wo es hin muss, das ist auch blöd. Ah, jetzt. Jetzt gehen wir da in die Arena rein und hauen den Champion kaputt. So.
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Ja, kriegen wir schon hin alleine.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena. and may the better fighter win.
Hoffe ich zumindest. Ja. Oh. Zack. 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 Jetzt ballern wir erst mit deiner Rüstung runter hier. Haha. Hoppala.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
Oh. Dann... Ja. Wieder raus. Ja. Ich hoffe mal, die ist jetzt vorbei, die Quest dann. Dass wir mit der Hauptstory weitermachen können. Ah, wo müssen wir hin? Okay. Dann wollen wir mal. Ach, warte, halt. Ja doch, passt. Passt. Na komm. Hallo, du sollst die Kiste plündern. Dankeschön. Muss ich der Spielfigur noch erklären, wie das funktioniert oder wie? Gibt's doch nicht. So.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal. You haven't learnt your lesson, then. Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sade. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Jo. Und wenn wir eh schon hier sind, dann besuchen wir gleich noch den Heiler hier. Weil wir den eh aufsuchen müssen. Wo sitzt der denn? Ah, der sitzt ja gleich hier. Jawohl. So muss das sein. Ah, da ist er.
Excuse me, are you Cecilius, the famous healer?
I am a healer only through the grace of the illuminated. What can I do for you, my child?
My cousin, the governor of New Serene, is in dreadful pain.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded in combat? Was it during the Coin Guards' rebellion?
Alas, no. He is afflicted with the Malachor, and his days are numbered. We're looking for a cure, but...
Now that's a true miracle that you require. And I fear that they're extremely rare in these pagan lands.
Cecilius, my friend. If there's anyone on this island capable of helping the governor, it is you. Have you not been blessed by the illuminated? Is it not your obligation to aid our allies? Without them, who knows what would have happened to our holy city during the plot?
Petrus, you always knew how to weave words to get what you want. Very good. I'll go to New Serene and try to ease the governor's pain. But do not feed on vain hopes. There are trials that we must accept to undertake with humility.
Thousand thanks, Cecilius.
May the Illuminated go with you, my child. There is no miracle that he cannot accomplish. I will pray that you find this cure that we need so desperately.
I have not lost hope.
Cecilius is an extraordinary healer. I'm certain he'll be able to at least alleviate Constantine's pain.
I do not know your magic very well. But if it's so powerful, why would you have to come here to look for an antidote?
All I'm hoping for is that he will manage to give my cousin some time and some respite while we look for an antidote.
Ja, reisen wir dahin schnell. Nee. Der will uns bloß wieder was aufschwatzen hier. So. Von einer Stadt zur anderen.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most efficient concoctions. All of Assard's talent put into bottle.
Ui.
Ja.
Weg mit dir. Und mit dir. Hey. Weg mit dir. Du auch. Weg mit dir. So. So. Hä? Hier bestimmt.
Brutes, leave me. I will follow you nowhere.
Come now, be reasonable. Our people require the talent of a doctor, and we would prefer to have the best. But an accident is quick in coming. We wouldn't want to have to settle for second best.
I should intervene. These thugs don't seem to care about her well-being.
Well, well. What do you want?
You need to leave the doctor alone.
Is that so? Well, let's see if you can live up to your gigantic mouth.
Ich schon, im Gegensatz zu dir. Kapiere ich jetzt nicht ganz.
What a terrible mess. What a bunch of idiots. Thank you for your help. I don't know where they wanted to take me, but those brutes had the most detestable manners.
I'm happy to have been of service. Nevertheless, our presence was not a coincidence.
Are you in need of a doctor?
Indeed. My cousin is suffering from the Malachor. I know that there's no cure yet.
But you still hope. Because surrender is unbearable. I know that. I came here because I couldn't bear to watch the sick die any longer. I had hoped to never see a case of this disgusting disease. Yet here you are. I would like nothing more than to send you looking for help elsewhere. But I cannot refuse you. Not after your intervention back there. You were so helpful. And it is only right that I return the favor. I shall leave immediately for New Serene. I'll do my best to help your cousin with the pain. That's all that I'm in a position to promise.
Thank you, Doctor. I won't ask for anything more.
I'm afraid our search for this doctor was nothing but a waste of time. What can she even do for Constantine anyway, besides prescribe some bloodlettings?
We can only hope that she will manage to alleviate his condition.
So, jetzt zum dritten. Ja, zuerst schmeißen wir ihn raus. Ich schmeißen wir rein. So. Ah. Ja, bin ja gespannt, wie lange das Ganze jetzt noch geht.
Quest! Get out! Who do you think you are to foil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desardet. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladnid? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness, and I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these Moin Shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this master hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Ja, dann schauen wir mal. Dann schauen wir mal.
Good day. Are you the master hunter?
Beortir tu madre, Naixe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures. Very calm. But who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Ah ja.
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded. And some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away. To destroy any nests that I found. But still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. Distress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them. Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive?
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaixe, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaxe. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn. Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
Ah ja.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Mind Shakers? They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak of light, of demons, and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed and listen. They follow them to their Eden village, and they become their servants. Their bone is cut.
Have you tried to fight them?
No, but some have fought, because they treat the young girls badly. I think if not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their light. But hope fled our village, and the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment for the missionaries.
Oh ja. Das hört sich für mich auch so an.
Look, I really need you to tell me what you know about the cause of these attacks.
I regret I cannot speak words about something you would not understand. And as you say, it is only an intuition.
I must be going. Sache advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests.
So. Das Jäger, die Waffe reparieren. Finde und zerstöre die Nester der Tenlan. Elementare Falle benötigt. Okay, gut, da haben wir genügend. Mit den Familien der Vermissten sprechen. Okay.
Good day. My name is Desardet, from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegat asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true,
I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Okay. Ja, dann hau mal ein paar Informationen raus.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Naja.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to go fishing, as he was often to do.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the Master Hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother, and the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the Mindshakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while back, because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know. But he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more. What can you tell us about the Tenlands?
They are beasts that live near water, rivers or coasts. In all our memories, only if you approach their nests do they anger and attack. But lately...
Yes, Kadasak told me they attacked the villagers. Could you point me in the direction of their nest?
I know where to find one, but there are certainly more. My brother should not have left the village alone. But for a while now, he does not share my fears for him.
Could you tell me about the missionaries?
The Mindshakers. They came here to take us to a marvelous village. They said it was a perfect place, where all is shining in light, and where there is no danger.
Their words seem to have been to your liking.
A place full of peace is a dream. Here we must fight to survive, since the Tenlands have grown angry. And now their stories of light are difficult to imagine. It seems like a beautiful place, though. But my brother fought with them. They gave trouble to a young girl, one of his friends. He told me that these Mindshakers were liars, that they were hurting the more innocent young. I don't really know what to think. If they took them, could you tell them to give them back? There is no fair trade for our children.
This story about the fight compels me to at least ask them some questions. I must be leaving.
No, it's not it. What's this? So, schauen wir mal. Ach, da steht's ja schon. Da steht sie ja schon.
Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mindshakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, no, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The mine shakers took notice, and the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the mine shakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection. Was your sister fond of a young fisherman who also disappeared by any chance?
They have known each other since they were little. Like all the children of the village, they have always been friends.
Only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the mine shakers wanted to take her. But she is promised to another.
I couldn't care less about her reputation. An engagement can be broken. If you know anything at all...
I have told you all I know. My sister is certainly wounded somewhere, or taken by the mine shakers.
Very well. Time to get on with my investigations. Tell me about the Tenlands, about their attacks.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their favorite grounds.
Do you know how to fight them?
No, I am not a fighter. If you want such advice, ask the Master Hunter.
Very well. I will go and investigate this clearing. Perhaps they built a nest nearby.
It is possible, because before there was never one near there.
Hi Susi, schön, dass du da bist. Na, wie geht's dir?
Could you tell me anything about the missionaries?
They are monosynaig. They think that they can take anything they desire.
What do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. They wanted to take away our young people. Many heard their words and left. We never saw them again. But I saw how they treated my sister. I believe that they take the young to serve them. They wanted to take my sister like that, as if she were a tool. And if it were not for the young fisherman...
The one who's also missing?
Yes. He was very brave. I hope they didn't hurt her to avenge their pride.
I'm going to have to go and speak with them.
Okay, ja, warum nicht? Warum nicht? Ja, aber jetzt bist du wenigstens ausgeschlafen, oder?
I must leave now.
So. Gott, so viel Input, hey. Das ist ja schlimm bei denen. Repariere die Waffe. Ja. Damit ich die Waffe reparieren kann, brauche ich ein Lager. Ja, das ist am nächsten. Was ist das? Ah. Okay, gut, dann muss ich jetzt so schnell einen Charakterwechsel machen. Oder halt! Moment. Stopp. Stopp. Ich hab doch da... Ja. So. Zack.
Here is your weapon. It has been made new.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more Onormanaui than Renaigse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenlan of clear skin. The others seemed to follow him. I felt that he called them, that he fed them rage, and that his place is not here.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I was only able to track him to his lair, a cavern. I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
That he was brought here to attract the others and make them rage. By men, the Renaig say. But I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it, nothing more.
The brother of the young fisherman told me that you do not get along.
We have had arguments from time to time, but they were of no importance. This boy is too quick to anger. He does not have the calm of a good hunter of fish.
And you didn't try to rid yourself of him?
Of course not. None of our kind would do such a thing.
I must be going.
Ja, das freut mich, wenn du topfit bist, Susi. Naja, soweit ganz gut. So, jetzt wieder die besseren Handschuhe. So. Das haben wir. Ah, wenn wir die Nester kaputt machen. Das eine ist hier. Hier ist eins. Und hier ist ein... Ne, was ist das? Ah. Hier ist eins. Und hier ist eins. Was haben wir da? Aha. Ja, dann nehmen wir das, was hier gleich um die Ecke ist. Ja, ihr zwei, immer schön aufpassen, ne? Dass ihr mir ja gesund bleibt.
Given the presence of the tenons in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
So, Freunde der Sonne. Jetzt geht's euch an den Kragen. Weg mit dir. Boom. Und noch eine. Und noch eine. Jawohl.
The ideal moment. My Whoa.
Whoa.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Okay, gut. Ja, ist den Kopf zu Ende machen wahrscheinlich. So. Immer drauf, immer drauf. Ja, die spucken an, oder? Ja, ich hoffe, dass ihr aufpasst, ihr zwei. Hm? So. Ah. Boom. So. Nest Nummer 1 hätten wir erledigt. Machen wir jetzt das Nest weg. Dann könnten wir kurz da mit denen quatschen. Ja, das glaube ich dir, Susi, das glaube ich dir. Das ist dann nicht so berauschendes. Ist es wahrscheinlich ja so auch nicht, aber mit Mundschutz dann auch noch, das ist dann schon, Ja. Ja. Wo sind sie denn? Ah, da sind sie ja. Zack. Zack. Aua. Mistviecher. Weg mit dir. Ja, da muss ich dir zustimmen, Angel. Das ist jetzt so schon schlimm genug, aber jetzt ist es noch schlimmer. Deswegen, also Hut ab vor allen, die wo in der Pflege arbeiten. Zack. Ja, wie viel von den Viecher rumlaufen momentan, ey. Das ist ja Wahnsinn. Oh, und ich laufe in die falsche Richtung. Gut gemacht, Junge, gut gemacht. Laufst du in die falsche Richtung.
We are near water, in the area the fisherman's brother mentioned. A nest must be close to here.
Ah, geht wieder los hier. Weiter. Weg mit euch.
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Ah ja.
see if you can walk.
Ach, so ist das. Ich musste erst den... ja, okay. Gut. Ja, Susi, aber trotzdem. Ja, der Job ist trotzdem schon knüppelhart und jetzt mit den ganzen Auflagen da jetzt noch. Deswegen sage ich, das ist also Hut ab vor allen, die wo in der Pflege arbeiten. So, und dann warten wir jetzt mal bis zum Morgengrauen, dass wir den Obermotz von denen dran kriegen. Morgendämmerung. Ja, Susi, deswegen. Gedankt wird einem selten, ja. Egal, was man macht. Deswegen sage ich Respekt vor allen, die wo da in dem Bereich arbeiten. Zack, zack. Weg mit dir. Dabei war er jetzt nicht. Boom. Komisch. Ja, genau. Bin ich ganz deiner Meinung. Brauchen wir nicht den Schmarrn da, von wegen, dass Sonntag auch noch offen ist. Ja, langsam ist er mal gut. Ja, gehen wir zu dem dritten Nest noch. Egal. Na. Du blödes Mistvieh. Kommt da von oben runter, ey. Oh. Hallo. Hier rennen schon genügend Gegner rum, auch ohne euch. Na. Oh. Du halt plündern, ey. Mein Gott, ey. Wir haben keine Zeit. Okay, da ist das Lager. Da müsste ja genau, da oben drüber. Boah! Kommt denn ihr her? Aua! Ja, sag mal. Geh doch tot jetzt. Weg mit dir. Mistviech. Hi Peaceful, schön, dass du da bist. Na, wie geht's dir? Ich hoffe mal gut.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
Also von wegen, dass da irgendwie ein großer da mit dabei ist. Ui, Level 31. So. Jetzt weg damit. Boom.
The third nest is destroyed. The master hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
Ah ja, Punkte müssen wir verteilen. Punkte verteilen. Naja, machen wir das. Und Attribut. Machen wir Ausdauer. Dass wir jetzt dann mal wieder andere Rüstung tragen können. Okay, Peaceful, ja, keine Ahnung. YouTube ist momentan, ja, bisschen fehlerhaft. So wie es ausschaut, keine Ahnung. Ich weiß ja nicht, wie es bei den anderen war. Ja, immer diese Politiker. Selten, dass die wissen, was sie tun. Was haben wir denn alles? Mhm. Jo. Okay. Dann können wir jetzt da in Ruhe mal nachgucken. Ja, Angel, manche kriegen, also die einen kriegen es, die anderen kriegen es nicht. Also ich weiß auch nicht, was da los ist. Da drüber. Hehehe. Ui. Da hat wohl jemand einen Hirsch gefuttert, ne? Sehr schön. Na, geh doch zu.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. all of it scattered and half-eaten by beasts. Our 2 lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
Hm. Müssen wir jetzt da lang? Ah ja, Blutspuren. Hm. Ah.
That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great Tenland the hunter spoke of.
Ja, ist der, wohnt der da drin, der Mist. Das Mistvieh, das Kreislige. Schön. Jo. Dann sagen wir einmal, wo Battle den Most trockt. Links, rechts, links, rechts. Gucken wir erstmal da lang. Ah ja, okay, gut, Sackgasse. Schauen wir mal. Ah. Da haben wir sie ja. Oh. Aua. Zack. 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 Ja. Weg mit dir. Und weg mit dir.
3 corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The 2 others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt. They were dragged here and devoured alive. What a tragic fate.
Nachricht, die bei einem toten Missionar gefunden wurde.
I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you
Oh! Da ist er ja. Oh. Zack. Zack. Oh Gott, hältst du viel aus, hey. Machen wir mal die Rüstung weg hier. Oh! So, und weg mit dir. So wird es gemacht. Und weg damit. Boom.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Ja, Susi, das glaube ich dir. Deswegen habe ich gesagt, ich fange nachmittags an, dann habe ich abends kann ich dann auch ein bisschen durchgehen bei den ein oder anderen. Und somit passt es. So. Wenn wir schon mal hier drin sind, dann gucken wir uns doch gleich noch um hier. Okay. Ein bisschen Eisen. Oder Roheisen, besser gesagt. So, hoch mit dir. Ja, das freut mich ja am meisten, dass du da bist. Oh, eine Kiste! Nee, nicht so gut. Nee. 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 Schade. Nicht so gutes Zeug. Oh, Leute. Geht's mir doch aus dem Weg. Mann, Mann, Mann. Dass die einem immer im Weg stehen müssen. Ja, weil wir ja gerade so zahlreich beisammen sind, ne? Nicht vergessen, Freitag. 6 Stunden Spezial. Als kleines Dankeschön für die 100 Abos. Und neues Projekt wird gestartet. Auf das ich ja schon seit... Wie lange warte ich da jetzt schon drauf? Ich glaube seit der PS3 warte ich schon auf dieses Spiel. Tja, Susi, da wirst du dich überraschen lassen müssen. Ich weiß, ich bin gemein. Aber ich will die Spannung nicht wegnehmen. Ein paar wissen es schon, ja. Mit denen, wo ich heute täglich zu tun habe. Die wissen schon Bescheid. So. Wo wollen wir hin? Wo müssen wir hin? Ah, jetzt müssen wir mit denen reden. Alles klar. Oder? Nee, nee. Ja, zuerst müssen wir die Familien informieren. Und dann hauen wir die Missionare davon. Ja, ein bisschen Spannung muss auch sein. Hm? Oder nicht? Ist doch langweilig, wenn man alles gleich weiß. Hm? Ah, wieder Pilze. Ob da Magic Mushrooms mit dabei sind? Zunderschwamm. Hm. Keine Ahnung. Gehe ich denn überhaupt noch richtig? Na, es schaut gut aus. Ja, das wird schon, Susi, das wird schon. Ja, ich habe jetzt halt auch... Ich habe ja erst im September angefangen mit YouTube, dass ich Streams mache und so. Bin auch stolz drauf, dass ich jetzt schon die 100 Abos erreicht habe. Hm? Oh, schon wieder welche. Ah. Ah, die spucken mich immer voll, hey. Na, weg mit dir. Weg. Verpisst euch. Weg mit euch. Ja. So, und du auch noch. Ja, aber dieses Tribute-Video von Lara Croft zum Beispiel, das war echt, das fand ich echt Bombe. Aber das sind auch süße Katzen, was du da hast. Oh, der erste steht schon da.
Well, Manawi, have you found my brother?
I found him, but I'm truly sorry your brother is dead.
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing, and they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a tendon crossed their path. I found both of them, in the cavern of the Beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover his body. To give it up to the earth, as is our custom. Where is it?
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlans might still be roaming there. though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother. Thank you, Onolmanawi. I will not forget this.
I must be leaving.
Ja, also ich fand das Video echt super. Ja, das muss ich mir noch angucken, Susi. Das werde ich mir auch noch angucken. Ja, Lumpensand. Alles Kater oder hast du Kitten auch dabei? Ja. Angel hört Katzen und sie ist wieder da.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Ser Tonsidag, please do not tell me that she is dead.
I found her body in the lair of the Great Tenman, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
I shall follow your counsel, Onolmanawi. 2 deaths are enough. Thank you. Thank you.
I must leave now.
So. Okay, Susi, also 2 Lumpen und Orbixen hast. So. Und jetzt geht's den Missionaren an den Kragen. Die Schweine. So geht das nicht hier. Nein, schon wieder welche. Ja, Susi, so ungefähr. Wo sind sie denn? Na, geh doch rum. Zack. Jawohl. So. Na. Plünder doch. Mann. So. Unten rum. So, meine Freunde.
Good day. I am the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Das ist aber eine gefährliche Kombination, Susi. Zurückgeblieben und hyperaktiv. Das ist ja gefährlich. ja, an der Stelle dann gleich mal alle bei der Susi draufgehen, auf den Kanal und ein Abo da lassen. Wenn ihr süße Katzenvideos haben wollt, dann seid da genau richtig. Ja, auf gut Deutsch ist er ein Depp, ja. Aber, ja, ich bin gespannt. Also das Video, das will ich gerne sehen.
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated, chosen people.
Bitte Susi, nichts zu danken. Mache ich gerne sowas. Und ja, danke dir schon mal, Angel, dass du die Susi abonniert hast. Okay, Susi, also das will ich als Video sehen. Ne? Wenn der doof reinguckt und dann runterfällt, das will ich sehen. Vor allem den Blick dann, was er danach hat. Wenn er realisiert, oh Scheiße, ich bin ja runtergefallen. Was mache ich jetzt auf dem Boden?
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
Ah ja, Gedächtnis wie ein Goldfisch. Okay. Ja.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins is somehow linked to the demons on the isle. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturbed the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
I fought against a great number of Tenlins. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt. But...
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal detailing your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly. Or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenlin, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. SICH should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
Ja. Ja, vor allem wenn die von einer Rettungsaktion sind, die drei, dann weiß der sowieso nicht, was die für eine Vorgeschichte haben. Oh je. Ja, der Arme. Okay. Oje, oje, oje. Der Arme. Kann einem richtig leid tun. So. Wo müssen wir denn jetzt hin? Ah, jetzt müssen wir wieder ins Dorf zurück. Halt. Noch kurz umgucken hier. Nicht, dass noch was zum Aufmachen da ist. Komme ich da rein? Oh ja, ich komme da rein. Aha. Mhm. Wer weiß, wofür das noch später zu gebrauchen ist. Ja, da bin ich auch überzeugt davon, dass er ein gutes Zuhause hat und eine liebe Besitzerin, die wo sich um ihn kümmert. Ja, da lässt sich halt jetzt die Sonne auf dem Bauch scheinen, denke ich mal, oder, Susi? Ja, genau. Wenn die Haustiere glücklich sind, dann ist man es selber auch. Ich persönlich habe ja keine mehr. Verdammt. Eins zu weit. So. Alter Schwede. Wie sieht's denn hier aus? Ah ja, der hat übers Wasser gebaut. Alles klar. Läuft bei dem. Ui, da ist was zum Mitgehen lassen. So. Ah, gut. Hier ist eine Sackgasse. Sehr schön. Eine Sackgasse im Haus. So, dann quatschen wir mal an.
I can see from your face that you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenlin down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attack should no longer trouble you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that caused you such harm.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas, it was too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
Undivorced tier ends. You did well on Almanawi. Now they should be able to find the rest.
Will you agree to accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
Ja, genau, Angel, das stimmt. Du kaufst sündhaft teures Spielzeug für die Tiere und am Ende interessiert nur der Karton. Da fragt man sich auch, ja, wofür hat man das jetzt eigentlich gekauft, wenn sie es eh nicht mit dem Arsch anschauen? Alles klar, Angel, dann bis gleich.
be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smouldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief. Let me present Katisach, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you. Please, stay.
I am here for you, Urnaxe, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Neither science surgeon nor mage doctor could do a damn thing to alleviate my pain. I give you my last ounce of hope. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Mhm. Ah. Ja, siehst du, Susi? Also machst du dir auch Mühe für die Katzen, ne? Also Einkaufstasche rein und dann will der rumgetragen werden. Okay. Du musst quasi gesagt ihn spazieren tragen durch die Wohnung, oder wie? Und auf die Größe der Wohnung kommt es ja nicht an. Jo. Schauen wir mal, was er sagt.
Greetings, Katisach.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
I'm looking to meet Enomil Frichtman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendan the Elder.
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be heard.
Do not be sad, daughter of Bloodnid. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan. Those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier. Take my seal and go and meet Glendan. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps are hidden on the path you seek to follow.
Thank you, Katisach. Why are you helping me?
I do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you have already shown me your friendship.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed. Have no fear. I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay.
I must go.
Wa awalam sek.
Okay, ja, schon klar, in der Stadt geht das schlecht. Die Freigänger sein zu lassen. Weil so schnell schaust gar nicht. Kannst das von der Straße aufkratzen. Das ist nicht schön. Nebenquest. Ah. Gut, dann machen wir die Quest jetzt fertig. beziehungsweise die Questreihe fertig. Na?
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize once again. I should have spoken to you sooner, told you what I knew, and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed, you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you find your family again.
How do you intend to do that?
Ah, ja.
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Norts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Norts record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Ja, natürlich wollen wir das.
Yes. All this is so new to me, but I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
So. Tun wir sie raus. Okay.
My dear child, what can I do?
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Also, passt schon. Okay. Oh Gott. Ah, rote Gefahr, okay. Meinst du damit deinen Kater oder wie? Gut, da war was. Da hat was geglitzert. Und da auch wieder. Ach ja, stimmt. Wir sind ja jetzt in der Ding, in der Stadt. Dann. Nee, brauche jetzt nichts. Falsche Taste.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Ah, sein Spitzname. Okay. Nee. Nix.
The best forge in Tier 3D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Come closer, good people.
Ja. Scheiß Marktschreier da immer.
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Naughts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions. And our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier 3D who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
Desarde?
Yes, Admiral?
Don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
WB Angel. Ah, oder Käfer gefunden. Und das quält er jetzt, oder wie? Aha, okay. Karlchen. So. Ah ja, da, Geheimnisse der Nauten. Die brauchen wir auch fertig, die Questreihe. Ja, machen wir zuerst. Okay. Fragen wir zuerst da nach, was da los ist. Ja genau, er braucht es so dringend.
Captain Reuben?
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Desarde, legate of the merchant congregation. And I'm sure you know my companion.
Vasco. Oh, do not worry. The seahorse is in good hands.
I'm sure, Reuben.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Teleme. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. Well, you can understand my concern. But you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else.
Ultimately, your strong suspicion stems from the fact that she's sea-given.
A recent sea-given. She did not join us as a child. But you know how rare volunteers are. Especially from Teleme. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all,
Okay.
Captain. Thank you.
So, wo halten sich denn die Leute auf? Oh je, alle vor dem Fleck, hey, das ist ja Wahnsinn. Ja, selten.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've got quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
So,
Captain, delighted to see you again. We've missed you. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours, Captain.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
Oh, I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she, Mr. Roll-Call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, Jonas.
What can I do for you?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare Nauts that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
so.
I'm afraid these little secrets have not helped us a great deal. This Alba had just enlisted. She was happy, then changed her attitude. But is she a spy?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
Okay. Oh, dann nichts wie hin.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Oh, it's you, Onul Menawi. Come and see. I'll receive beautiful things from our village.
This time,
Well,
you are
if these
going too
drunkards have
far.
one of their rows,
I will not
they'll end
let
up in
you
a
say
fight.
one more word.
That's it. You can shout all you want, but I'm right, you old drunkard.
Not at all.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh,
You don't know who you're messing with.
My child, I doubt that your job as legate involves managing fights between drunkards.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, he thinks we'll allow that to happen. On guard, sir! On guard!
Okay. Dann gibt's jetzt ein paar auf die Liste. Ja, ich hatte sie gewarnt.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day. Do you and yours want to have a good time? I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I'll let you get on.
What a shame. Come back soon.
Naja, wo das Zeug da, was der da liegen lassen hat.
Ah, Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out.
Servus, Papas Filme. Schön, dass du da bist. Vielen Dank für dein Like. Ah. Pro Auge circa 15 Minuten täglich, Susi. Alles klar.
No, thank you.
Haben wir jetzt dann schon wieder eine Quest gekriegt, oder wie? Ja, Tatsache. Jetzt regnet es wieder. Nebenquests ohne Ende. Kann doch nicht wahr sein. Ja, wo muss ich denn jetzt hin? Schickt er mich wieder darüber? Ey, Spiel, kannst du dich mal entscheiden, hey? Ne? Alles klar, Papas Filme. Dann noch viel Spaß und bis später oder bis zum nächsten Mal dann. Na. Na, das ist jetzt die andere Quest. Stelle und das.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern. How may I help you?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Hello, Your Excellency. I hope you're having a pleasant time.
I did not come to be entertained, but to find a young naught called Alba.
She cannot be downstairs. She wouldn't have enough money to pay the entry fee. You should question the soldier sitting over there instead. He's a seasoned player, and he loves to deprive sailors of their money.
Very well. Goodbye, soldier.
Oh, here you are again. More questions?
We're looking for a young naught. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Ja, voll süß. Aber so viel dazu. Von wegen, das legt sich. Also Susi, ich darf mich langsam an den Gedanken gewöhnen, dass du das auch bis, keine Ahnung, bis zum Ende hin hast. Oh, süß.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Mhm.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that, but my throat's a little dry, my friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Immer noch.
Oh, here you are again.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that, but my throat's a little dry, my friend. Do you want to know anything else?
Und jetzt?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Hello, Your Excellency.
What can I pour for you?
Eine.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Mal schauen, was der noch
What can I pour
weiß.
for you?
I'm looking for a young naught. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your naught. Anything else?
Ja, solange es den Tieren gut geht, dann geht es einem selber auch gut. Okay, die haben Wintermäntelchen. Oh, ist das putzig. Also das ist echt putzig. Da musst du auch ein Video machen, Donald. Ne? Ist dir schon klar. Da muss ein Video her, Donald, wenn es wieder soweit ist, ne?
Oh, here you are again. More questions?
Was war das jetzt? Das letzte, glaube ich.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with a Naut, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Na dann, gehen wir mal gucken. Na, der hat gesagt, die Brücke überqueren. Auf der linken Seite ist ein Stein. Hm. Ah, da.
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
It's a dead drop. It's suspicious, but it doesn't reveal any secrets or who uses it.
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but if that's what you want to do...
Also weiter oben. Noch eins weiter.
Perfect. We have a great view of the box from here.
Shall we wait here?
Ja, wir warten hier.
That's it. Suspect in sight.
Na. Boah, laut.
He's only a messenger. We should follow him.
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us!
But I was careful! I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
Wait!
I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Naughts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naught who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen, but we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete, just promises.
Who is the Naught you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose, but I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Alba means white, Desarde, but it's a little unsubstantial.
And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Jo, dann haben wir jetzt hoffentlich die Quest fertig.
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Naughts, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Teleme. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
Ja, geht's da weiter? Aber jetzt würde ich zuerst sagen, machen wir die Quest fertig und dann können wir die immer noch weiter verfolgen. Oder? Diese. Ja, gucken wir mal, was wir jetzt noch schaffen. Ja, wie gut, dass wir hier gleich einen Reisepunkt haben. Ja, dahin. Von der Lautstärke her passt alles. Hoffe ich mal. Wenn nicht, dann müsst ihr mir das versagen, ne?
Captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Alles klar, Angel. Dankeschön. Ach, da steht er ja schon.
Hello there. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So,
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Naughts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Naughts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
From one captain to another, if you would allow me.
Captain Vasco? I'm listening.
You said it yourself. A child was born at that particular time. A seaborn. And we always help one of our own.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. Desade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Wer ist eine Hexe? Susi? Warum? Der ist nur tätowiert im Gesicht. Ja, da... Ja, es ist ein Tattoo. Da sind die Seeleute im Gesicht tätowiert. Warum auch immer, das habe ich selber noch nicht verstanden. So, wo ist er denn? Da drin. Gibt's wieder was? Noch irgendwo was? Wenn wir schon mal hier sind. Oder mal wieder hier sind. Ist ja nicht das erste Mal, dass wir bei dem in der Bude sind. Aua.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Erelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago. But I remember the village Denegad, kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Tiafradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me, but others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Jo.
Nothing. I must go.
Alles klar.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
Bist jetzt fertig?
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I'm extremely grateful.
Ah, haben wir zufällig gleich die richtige Person erwischt. Schön. So muss das sein. So muss das laufen. Wenn es nur immer so laufen will. Da wäre ich ja froh drüber. So. Wieder ein bisschen was einsammeln. Jawohl. Und weg mit dir. Ja. Da liegt er. So. Ja, genau.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. May the enlightened protect me in this battle! Bit of poison. How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magum. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
So, haben wir die Quest jetzt fertig. Ja, sieht gut aus. So, also fangen wir die Quest noch an. Was ist das jetzt? Oder war das eine von deinen Katzen, Angel? Ah, dachte ich's mir doch. Ja, ist ja schön. Sogar die Katze guckt mit.
Find Fernando. Do you remember him? He should be able to inform us.
Yes, I remember Fernando. Let's go and see him.
Servus Reinhold. Na, alles fit? Schön, dass du da bist. Hey Jazz. Schön, dass du da bist. Na, alles gut bei euch beiden? Ja, Gottes Willen, ne, bis dahinter wieder. Ja, das freut mich, wenn alles schick ist. Und ich laufe auch noch in die falsche Richtung. Na, dann ist gut, wenn die Halsschmerzen betäubt sind.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
Ach du liebes bisschen.
Your Excellency, Captain Vasco, what fair wind brings you here?
Tja.
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Teleme. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman, Lorenz? That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
Ja, soweit ist alles gut.
If her father is actually here, do you have any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern. So maybe that's where you'll find him.
I must leave you.
Also dieses TT. Auf die andere Seite fast, hey. Das ist doch behämmert. Bist du blöde?
May the enlightened bless you.
Ach, der ist nur in der Nacht da, okay. Gut. Mal kurz die Zeit vorspulen. So.
Hello. Are you Master Lorenz?
Indeed, sir. What do you want from me?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you. We're looking for a young naut called Alba. We were told that you're her father.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Boah, Angel, das ist schwierig. Das ist schwierig zum sagen. Das ist echt schwierig zum sagen. Also mir gefallen beide Spiele. Aber hart auf hart. Würde ich wahrscheinlich dann halt doch eher Assassin's Creed sagen. Weil es halt doch ein bisschen ausgereift ist und alles. Aber wie gesagt, es hat noch... Falls von GreedFall noch ein zweiten Teil kommt, dann wird er hoffentlich auch nochmal eine Schippe drauflegen zu dem, was jetzt halt schon, was es jetzt schon bringt quasi, oder? Weil, also, aber GreedFall finde ich ist detailverliebter wie jetzt halt Assassin's Creed, was die Landschaft betrifft und alles, meine ich.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Teleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nords. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. But treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Teleme.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench... something or other. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance to betray anyone at the convent. I hope we're done.
Ja, Angel, momentan ist es für 23,99 im Angebot. GreedFall. Ja, Reinhold, da freuen wir uns alle drauf, wie kleine Kinder. Auf das neue Assassin's Creed. Vor allem mit dem Wikinger-Setting und alles, das wird sehr interessant. Vor allem, es soll ja, also laut ersten Dingern soll ja die Karte 4-mal so groß sein wie bei Odyssey. Also Odyssey weiß ich jetzt nicht. Aber GreedFall weiß ich 100%, dass das momentan im Angebot ist.
I'll leave you, sir.
A missionary camp near an island village whose name begins with Wench. He must be talking about Wench Xavier. Shall we go there?
Oh, wieder durch die Gegend schippern hier. Wo müssen wir denn hin? Dahin. Uiuiuiuiui. Machen wir so. Oh, Reise. Reise. Schauen wir mal. Ist ja gleich hier ums Eck. In dem Gebiet waren wir doch gerade eben schon mal. Ja, Wahnsinn, hey. Überall muss doppelt und dreimal hier.
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Von wo denn? Geh heute vor. Echt jetzt?
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Speak if you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me water.
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
I don't care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk! Where is the girl?
I recognize this sleuth from the Ordo Luminis. It's Johannes. He's obviously still looking for Alba.
He's questioning this man to find out where she is.
We must intervene quickly or he'll kill him. Let me talk to him. I think I can convince him to let...
Hey! Who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
Your brutality must stop. I order you to release this man and leave immediately.
I don't care about your orders. And since you want to interfere in my hunt, you will regret it.
Protect me. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Jawohl.
It was his last hunt. May the enlightened take pity on this narrow mind.
Let's free this poor man.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaix. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me in Wen Chevalier later on.
Ja, Assassin's Creed Origins, das war ein hammergeiles Spiel. Da kann man nichts sagen. War ja auch mein erstes Assassin's Creed, das ich gespielt habe. Und dann habe ich mir die ganzen Titel halt, die was davor kamen, nachträglich geholt. Bis aufs 1er, das muss ich mir noch holen. Aber das gibt's ja nur für die PS3, das ist ja das Problem. Weg mit dir. Aua! Geh doch kaputt. Musst du. Ja, mei. Lieber spät als nie.
You are the ones who saved me from Saul Lasser. I am so grateful to you. I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
I must go. Goodbye.
Wieder in die Höhle da rein. Oh, nee. Ist scheißegal, wie rum. Es ist und bleibt ein weiter Weg. Oh. Mistviecher. Elending. Zack. Weg mit dir. Scheiß Geflügelzeug da, ey. Hoffen wir einfach mal, dass ich richtig laufe. Aber ich glaube, das schaut gut aus. Ja, wenn nur gerade wieder Geflügel da ist. Weg mit euch. Mist, wieder. Oh. Dann muss ich mal kurz was gucken. Ah ja, okay, gut, passt. Das passt. Oh, echt, Mann, echt. Könnt ihr nicht mal eine Ruhe lassen? So, da ist es. Der Lagerbereich. Oh. Nervigen Viecher, echt. Hinaus mit die Viecher. Ja. So. Hier lang.
I think we're here. This is the cave that the tortured survivor told us about.
I can't say that I have a good memory of this place.
Also, es war eine Sackgasse. Der eine Weg war ja eine Sackgasse. Nee, ganz raus wollten wir jetzt nicht. Boah. Verpiss dich heute jetzt endlich. Mann. Hä? Ach, hier. Hündchen. Ja. Nicht du. Mensch.
Look, camp. Maybe these are Albert's things.
No, you will not get me. I will not go back to the convent.
Bist du doof?
Stop! You have won. Finish me. I still prefer to die than to return to my father.
Wait, something's wrong. She sincerely believes that we're chasing her on behalf of her father.
We do not intend to kill you, let alone take you back to your father.
So then why are you here?
We know you betrayed the Nauts who took you in. You stole documents from your captain to sell them to the highest bidder, and we're here to pick them up.
What? I never did such a thing. The Nauts are the family I chose. I would never betray them.
There's no point in denying it. We found the dead drop that you used. We confirmed that you were negotiating to sell secrets. And Captain Reuben, who already suspected you, reported the theft of his book just as you were leaving town.
If you were innocent, you wouldn't have fled your crew.
But all of this is false. I don't even know what a dead drop is. And if I fled, it was to escape you.
Escape us? If you were not the spy, that makes no sense. You better tell us what happened.
Some time ago, Captain Reuben told me that he had been informed that my father had gone to Teerfredy. It worried me. I knew my father would do anything to bring me back. Then, in New Serene, my colleagues told me that the legate was looking for me. I was scared. I told the captain, who told me that I would find a ship in San Mateus to leave the island. But there were none. I saw my father at the tavern with one of his inquisitors, and I realized that my only chance was to flee deeper inland. A native helped me find this cave, and there you have it.
I can't believe it.
And yet, the captain used us and this young woman with manipulative skills worthy of a cardinal.
Probably to hide the fact that he himself is the spy. We've been duped. We must return to New Serene as soon as possible and warn the Admiral before it's too late.
And what will become of me?
You will come with us. We will protect you. We'll need your testimony.
Zeugende Hilfe. Trophäe erhalten. Okay. Also, Level Up haben wir ja auch noch. Aua. Ja, machen wir den Strang hier erstmal fertig. Was kommt als nächstes? Giftige Fall fügt der Explosion eine größere Griffdosis hinzu. Oh. Das hört sich doch wirklich nice an. Wenn ich das mal so sagen darf. Da ist der nächste ab 34. Und da ab 33. Okay. Dann kann ich Stärke voll machen. Ja, das hört sich nach einem Plan an. Würde ich mal behaupten. So. Jetzt ist er wieder raus hier. Ja, genau. Hier sind wir richtig. Ja. So, zum nächsten Lager. Eine Schnellreise machen können. War ja, glaube ich, hier irgendwo. Ja, da vorne. Da vorne ist es. So. Zack, ins Hafenviertel. Müssen wir nicht so viel Zeit verlieren. Ja, ich hoffe jetzt mal, dass die Quest jetzt gleich vorbei ist. Und sie jetzt nicht nur eine Weile hinzirkt.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
Echt jetzt?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Na gut. Also, ich sag mal, für heute ist gut. Haben wir eh ein bisschen überzogen. Von daher. Ja, ich danke euch herzlich, dass ihr alle da wart, dass ihr so zahlreich da wart. Schaut auch gerne beim Reinhold, bei der Susi rein. Bei Peaceful natürlich auch. Aber auf jeden Fall war es das für mich jetzt. Ich verabschiede mich. Und ja, hier nochmal zur Erinnerung, Freitag 6 Stunden Spezialstream mit neuem Projekt, auf das ich mich wirklich sehr, sehr freue. Also bin schwer begeistert. Ich habe schon mal reingeguckt. Und ja, bleibt gesund. Und dann noch einen schönen Abend und wir sehen uns dann am Freitag wieder. Also dann, bis Freitag oder bis zum nächsten Mal besser gesagt. Servus und ciao.